Welcome to another episode of Embarrassing Moments, where we get a good laugh and we learn a lesson. Today, here's a video clip of a woman who was asked a question in a street interview: what makes her wifey material? Now, before we get into this, I want you guys to comment your thoughts under this video. But when you're commenting, the thoughts I want you to think about are: have you ever experienced this? And do you actually agree with what she's saying? Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. Wait. Before we do that, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so here we go.
What makes you wifey material?
Do I need to explain?
Yes. Anybody can look good.
I
What
know.
qualities do you have?
I just said it. Like, honestly, I think at the end of the day, what makes me wifey material is like my heart. Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't care about like all this. I want you to be a good person, and at the end, like, really, what matters is like, if I break my leg, will you still be with me?
Ma'am, put the bottle down and don't pick it back up. Like, literally, I think this woman was drunk, so I'm gonna say, who is she talking to? Is she talking to her homegirls, or is she actually talking to a man? Well, I think that women speak to each other like this, right? To where it's like they're just in agreement with each other, no matter what is being said or not being said. I mean, she made it seem like she actually said something. What was funny to me was he didn't let her get away with just thinking that she could just look at herself and that's good enough to be a wife. I need the fellas to understand something. Me, as a divorced man, what I can tell you is, if you put the wrong woman in the wifey position, it will be disastrous. I mean, horror. Listen, if you think life was bad, or like you whatever your perceptions on life was before marriage, oh my God, it will be unbearable if you put the wrong woman in that position. What I will say about her again is, it sounds like she's drunk. So my advice to her would first be to put the bottle down, because she has potential. I'm sure there is some man out there that will look at her as a trophy, but it looked like it hasn't happened yet. So I was really close to putting her on wall watch, because she does look older. But if she gets her act together, she probably could be scooped up. But fellas, I need you guys to understand something. There are way more women on this planet than there are men. Out of 5 billion people, 3 billion are women, which means there's only 2 billion men. So 3 billion women will not get a man. On top of that, the majority of women believe that the man has to be attractive. And we know attractiveness in men is even more rare. So that means women are disqualifying themselves every single day. A better question may be, what do you do? What qualities do you have that will actually make my life better or easier? Now, depending on how she responds to this question is going to let you know if this woman actually likes you or not. And that's the most important thing you want to know, because putting a woman in your life as the wife, look, she has the authority to make decisions on your life. If something happens to you, the first person that they're going to look to is the wife. So you want to make sure that you have a woman that really loves you, right? Because if you don't,
to pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sitting here.
Well, she'll definitely pull the plug on you way sooner than you need to have it pulled. Now, with that being said, I'm not here to judge this woman. She is who she is. Hopefully she puts that bottle down. Hopefully she was drunk. Please understand that not every single woman is a wife. In fact, some women do not want to be a wife because they may see it as stressful. And I'm going to tell you, marriage, it is stressful, right? There are definitely some good times, but there are some stressful times as well.
Babe, if you miss this, I'm going to divorce you.
times as well. And I'm telling you guys this as a married and a divorced man. So here's a saying that I heard today, and that saying went something like this: if you make the same mistake twice, you're an idiot. Normal people learn from their mistakes. Smart people learn from other people's mistakes, and a genius avoids the whole thing altogether. So what I'm saying in regards to this woman, when you guys are vetting for a wife, you want to be super conscious of what this woman is actually saying. You want to make sure that this woman is not just talking a good game. You want to make sure that this woman is actually fulfilling and doing what she says she's going to do, because if not, then it's gonna be a rough one. I'm just letting you guys know, fellas. Now, the best way for you to enjoy life is to become more self-disciplined. That self-discipline will help you bring up your confidence, because anything you do on a constant basis, on a repetitious basis, you will become better at. Reading, meditating, that's gonna help with your mind, because with meditating, it allows you to see through problems and figure out what's going on. Actually, in meditation, you may actually find the solution, especially if you're faced with it so many different times. Reading, we all know what reading does. It expands your mind. It gives you new ideas. It allows you to see things and understand things that you may not even have known. Next, and this is just as important, working on your body, exercise, stay mobile, because if you're interested in intimacy, you're going to want to make sure that your body you're going to want to make sure that your body is in peak condition. And then the most important thing, invest in things that give you a return on your money, because a lot of women don't understand money and how it works and how it compounds. But you as a man, these are things you have to figure out. In fact, these are things that I am figuring out as we speak. So as I'm working on myself, I encourage you to work on yourself as well. Now, while you're working on yourself, adapt to dating, because when you're out in the world, you're going to run into women like this. In fact, I can tell you, I have experienced some women like this in my past, and I am glad that I avoided those pitfalls. Yeah, my marriage didn't work out, but oh my gosh, at least I could say that woman cared about me. This woman, man, that's a big question mark, But I have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you were watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then share this video with anybody that you think this would help. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.